I have fond memories of the Chevron cars, me being a West Coast boy, but I've heard that these were not a national toy, and there's a lot of people in the country that had no idea of their existence. The 1990s were all about collectibles and collecting anything you could get your hands on. Beanie Babies, McDonald's toys, Elmo, Barbie, whatever you want. It was all about collecting, and Chevron cars was no exception. The Chevron cars from the 1990s originated as part of a marketing campaign by the Chevron Corporation, a major player in the oil and gas industry. The goal was to create a unique and engaging way to promote Chevron's products, particularly their fuels and motor oils. The campaign aimed to target families and children, combining entertainment with educational messages about responsible driving, vehicle maintenance, and road safety. My favorite. They debuted in television commercials on May 1st, 1995.
New Chevron with Techron.
They featured talking cars done in clay animation with a variety of car colors, each with a different personality.
I hate dings in the door. I have this one terrible one. Some fool comes along out of the grocery store and just bangs right into the side. My owner can't always get to him, right away to get him fixed, but I think she tries to make up for it. She gives me Chevron Supreme with Techron because I'm a car designed for high-octane gas.
It wasn't until a year later that Chevron gas stations began selling the toy cars featured in the commercials. Chevron massively underestimated demand in 1997. They had to increase production of the toys to 700,000 on each of the 5 new models at the time, compared to 500,000 sold in the previous year. The Chevron cars made their debut in 1996 with a set of original characters: Tony Turbo, Sammy Sedan, and Windy Wagon. The characters were anthropomorphic vehicles, each with its own personality, design, and backstory. Let's talk about Sammy Sedan, May 1st, 1996. He's a white sedan with a red interior and Chevron's logo. His personality is practical and safety conscious.
Every part of me has to be clean, and part of that is the inner workings of my engine.
Sammy Sedan was a responsible character who emphasized the importance of safety and proper driving habits. He played a crucial role in educating children about traffic rules, vehicle maintenance, and overall road safety. Then, of course, we have Windy Wagon, May 15th, 1996. Her design was a green station wagon adorned with the Chevron emblem. Her personality is caring and nurturing.
We leave the house at 7 in the morning and rarely get home before 5, and we drop things off, and thankfully, we use Chevron with Techron.
Windy's backstory is that she's a family-oriented character who focused on the joy of family road trips and bonding. She often appeared in stories that highlighted the importance of spending time with loved ones and creating lasting memories on the road. Up next, we have Tony Turbo, May 22nd, 1996.
Look at me. I'm designed for a high-octane gas. I love it. That's what I need. This Chevron Supreme with Techron. It makes me run like a champ. I don't mean to brag or anything, but I feel stupendous.
He's a bright red race car featuring the Chevron logo. His personality is competitive and adventurous. Tony Turbo was the racing enthusiast of the group, representing speed and excitement. His character aimed to showcase the performance aspects of Chevron's products and the thrill of the road. Here's Freddie Four-Wheeler.
If you're designed to be off-road, then use it. Getting dirty's tons of the fun. Chevron with Techron's all about. It helps keep my engine clean and emissions low.
No gasoline cleans your engine.
December 31st, 1996. His design was green, covered in mud. He's an all-terrain vehicle with Chevron branding. Personality is adventurous and outdoorsy. He was the character associated with outdoor adventures. He's got big, wide tires so he won't get stuck in the muck. His doors swing open so he won't go it alone. His moving headlights are constantly searching for the next puddle. And check out that roof rack, complete with removable mountain bikes for even more off-road adventures. Man, what a rush. Here we have one of the original Chevron cards that came with your purchase of a Chevron car. It's learning more information about the people who purchased the Chevron car so they can accurately market the product. Whom did you purchase this Chevron car for? Which of the other Chevron cars do you own? Of your last 10 gasoline purchases, how many were from Chevron? How did you learn about the toy cars at Chevron? The owner of this Chevron car is, and the date of birth of the owner is, Would you like to receive information about additional Chevron car products? Yeah, that's right. Before they could track your phone and everything you were doing on it, the only way for companies to get your information is if you voluntarily gave it to them. Although the Chevron cars were originally designed for children, Chevron executives were surprised that adults started collecting the toy plastic cars as well. While this wasn't the first time a car was depicted with a personality and appearance similar to humans, I do believe the Chevron cars were an inspiration for the 2006 movie Cars by Pixar. If you put a lot of the characters side by side, you can see the resemblance. The only difference is the eyes of cars are on the windshield, while the Chevron cars have the eyes as the headlights. The comedy and storytelling featured in the Chevron car commercials have a direct connection to the fun and lighthearted nature featured in the Cars movie. The original Chevron Cars campaign incorporated educational elements such as storybooks and animated commercials to teach children about important aspects of road safety and responsible driving. As the campaign gained popularity, Chevron expanded the lineup of Chevron cars by introducing new characters with diverse personalities and roles. While only 4 vehicles were released in 1996, 5 were released in 1997, 5 in 1998, 8 in 1999, and 18 new models between 2000 and 2006. Here we have everyone's favorite Woody Wagon.
That's the hardest thing about a road trip, is deciding where the best place is going to be for the conditions. Oh, is it going to be epic? Is it going to be huge? Is it going to be small and junky?
Woody Wagon came out May 15th, 1999. Hey dude, Woody Wagon's ready to hit the road. So where's it gonna be? We got room in the back for everybody's bikes and boards. We could hit totally huge waves at the beach, or we could head out of town and over to Sally's Surf Shack for some super cool surfer stuff. Woody Wagon knows the only bogus part about road trips is choosing the destination. Woody always wheels into Chevron, fills his tank with Techron, and loads the cooler with snacks. Of course, his favorite meal is the surf and turf, usually from a roadside diner. Sometimes Woody will stay home and spend his time surfing the web. And with so many places to go, Woody never feels surfbored.
Tank up with some Techron, and we're revved and ready to go.
For a great ride, use Chevron with Techron.
Oh, dude.
Woody Wagon also comes with stickers that you can customize the surfboard. And here's beautiful Casey Coupe.
I like to sit in traffic. I just look at it as an opportunity to talk to the person next to you. Lighten up. You know, we're all stuck in this world together. Make it happy.
Casey Coupe loves traffic. That's right, she loves it. The way Casey sees it, you can get overheated and lean on your horn, or you can just lighten up. You know, hang out, chat, get to know the car next to you. Casey met some of her favorite cars that way, just hanging out on the highway. Not everybody is in tune with Casey though. Some cars just don't know how to sit still without blowing a gasket. Take it from the turtles. Being slow is the way to go. Casey Coupe comes with these adorable turtles that walk as you pull them along. Coming out in 2003, November 1st, is Riley Roadster. If you're looking for a friend with a little style, a touch of screech with a whole lot of roar, say hello to Riley Roadster.
I'm not a mechanic, but I've seen motors apart. They're unbelievable. Right?
With his gigantic engine vrooming, you'll be sure to see Riley zooming. From here to there and back again, rock and roll playing, his stereo booming. From dawn to dusk, Riley races at the track, getting faster every day, always driving to be the best. Tenaciously taking turn after turn, for Riley there's always more rubber to burn. Riley is very particular about the product he puts into that high-performance engine of his. When Riley's running a little low, he swings by his neighborhood Chevron to fill up on his favorite, Chevron with Techron. Of course, from race to race, Riley's Chevron with Techron helps him set the pace. And next up, we have Pax Power, coming out November 25th, 2001. Folks always said Pax Power is gonna go places. After all, he was #1 in every class he took. Math, history, English, straight A's every time. But Pax's favorite at Techron Tech was Auto Shop, taught by Professor Trevor Towtruck. Of all the things that Pax learned in school, the most important was what Trevor Towtruck taught him. It's what's inside that counts. To perform your best, always fill your tank with Chevron with Techron, because if your inside isn't clean and happy, your outside won't be either. When he visits Trevor Towtruck's Auto Shop class, Pax has the students gather around him and he'll say, "Watch this." Then he flips open his hood and up pops his smiling engine, ready and raring to go at top performance. Pax always gets lots of oohs and ahs with this little show, and he never fails with this little bit of advice. Remember to use Chevron with Techron. You'll be foolish not to. Pax Power is unique in the way that he comes with a gasoline accessory. It's a gas can. Here on this card, we can see all of the Chevron cars that have came out until 2001 in order. Patty Patrol, Tyler Taxi, Pete Pickup, Horace and Trailer, Holly Hatchback, Leslie LX, Danny Driver, Tina Turbo, Kelly Compact, Carrie Carrier, Rudy Ragtop, Woody Wagon, CC Boat and Trailer, Casey Coupe, Bailey Bouncer and Brandon Bumper, Skylar Scamper, Zachary Zoomer, Nando, Frankie Four-Wheeler, Leo Limo, Hank Hot Rod, Della Deluxe, Sally School Bus, Trevor Tow Truck, Pax Power, then the Autotopia series, Sparky, Susie, Dusty, Classic. The diverse Chevron Cars campaign left a lasting legacy, with the characters becoming iconic symbols of the 1990s. Despite the discontinuation, the Chevron cars remain nostalgic for those who grew up in the 90s. The characters and their associated merchandise are still being bought and sold on eBay today. Their brightly colored, cheerful cars with big personalities are as fun to collect as they are for kids to play with. The Chevron cars successfully combine marketing objectives with educational content, creating a memorable and beloved campaign that resonated with both children and adults. The characters not only promoted Chevron's products, but also left a lasting impact on the cultural landscape of the era. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you enjoyed this, please give me a like down below and subscribe. Check out my other content and let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you.